Welcome back to Conservative Direct. Today, we've got a bombshell that could shake the very foundation of Joe Biden's final days in office. Buckle up, patriots, because this is big. We're talking about those preemptive pardons Biden handed out like candy to his cronies. Dr. Anthony Fauci, General Mark Milley, Adam Schiff, and Liz Cheney. You know, the usual suspects who've been attacking President Trump and conservatives for years. But here's the kicker. Those pardons? They might not even be legitimate. That's right. Stick with me, because we're diving into the latest bombshell from the Heritage Foundation's Oversight project, and it's going to make your blood boil. Let's set the stage. January 20th, 2025, just hours before President Trump was sworn in for his second term, Joe Biden, in a desperate last-ditch effort, issued preemptive pardons to protect his allies. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the poster boy for COVID tyranny. Mark Milley, who conservatives have accused of treason for cozying up to China during Trump's first term. Adam Schiff, the king of the Russia hoax. And Liz Cheney, the so-called Republican who betrayed her party to join the January 6th witch hunt. These pardons were supposed to shield them from what Biden called politically motivated prosecutions. But here's the thing, folks. These weren't just any pardons. They were signed with an Autopen. That's right, a machine. And now, thanks to the Heritage Foundation's Oversight project, we've got proof that every single one of these pardons has the exact same Autopen signature. Let that sink in. The exact same signature. Now you might be thinking, okay, so what? Presidents use Autopen sometimes. Sure, but here's where it gets shady. The Oversight project's analysis raises serious questions about whether these pardons are even legal. The Constitution requires the president to be present for legal signatures, but posts on X are buzzing and legal experts are starting to ask, was Joe Biden even in the room when these pardons were signed? Was he aware? Or was someone else controlling the Autopen? Because folks, if Biden wasn't present, if he wasn't the one making these decisions, then these pardons could be null and void, invalid, unenforceable. And that means Fauci, Milley, Schiff, and Cheney could be left with no protection against the accountability they've been dodging for years. Let's talk about why this matters. These people have spent years attacking President Trump, undermining our democracy and pushing their radical agendas. Fauci locked down our country, pushed experimental vaccines, and flip-flopped on every COVID policy under the sun. Milley reportedly called China behind Trump's back, assuring them we wouldn't strike. Conservatives have called that treason. Schiff lied to the American people about Russia collusion, wasting millions of taxpayer dollars on a hoax. And Liz Cheney? She turned her back on the GOP, joined the January 6th committee, and campaigned with Kamala Harris. These are not heroes, folks. These are the swamp creatures who think they're above the law, and now, Biden's trying to protect them with what might be fraudulent pardons. Not on our watch. Here's the bottom line. If these pardons are invalid, then justice might finally be served. The Oversight Project's findings could open the door to legal challenges. Posts on X are already calling for the DOJ to investigate, and conservatives in Congress, like Senator Mike Lee, are raising the alarm. Lee even quipped, "On the plus side, we can say we lived under America's first robot president." Funny, but it's not a joke. If Biden wasn't in control, if someone else was running the show, then who was calling the shots? Who controlled the Autopen? Who controlled the presidency? These are questions we deserve answers to, and we won't stop until we get them. Now let's be clear. This isn't just about Fauci, Milley, Schiff, and Cheney. This is about the rule of law. It's about accountability. It's about ensuring that no one, not even the elites in DC, is above the Constitution. If these pardons are illegitimate, then it's time to tear them up and let the legal system do its job. President Trump has promised to drain the swamp, and if these pardons fall apart, it could be the first step. But we need to stay vigilant, patriots. The left will fight tooth and nail to protect their own. They'll gaslight us, call us conspiracy theorists, and try to bury this story. But we won't let them. Share this video, spread the word, and demand transparency. Because at Conservative Direct we believe in the truth, and the truth will set us free. That's all for today, folks. Stay loud, stay proud, and never stop fighting for America. We'll see you next time on Conservative Direct. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.